and all these empty walls have gone away. I open my eyes as you will see. Now again, we're up and down this road too long. Whoa. You told me all you needed was my love, but you take too much. I hope you're right now. You told me all you needed was my love, but you take too much. I hope you're right now. This curse upon me. This curse upon me. This curse upon me. Take me from this stuff. I should run, but I don't. Wait till I wait to know where to go. It's in my heart to follow you. Right now, Mama, I'm feeling some is burn. Way too long, way to know. Whoa, now, way too long, way too Please don't fall. This is all that I've got. The scars and all these empty walls have gone away. I open my eyes as you will see. Not again. Rubbing down this road too long. Whoa. You told me all you needed was my love, but you take too much. I hope you're right now. You told me all you needed was my love, but you take too much. I hope you're right now.
Oh, forgot to turn on the camera. That's on me, fam. There we go. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Banana Bread Trades. My name is Goose, and we are ready for another fantastic day. Overnight, after Apple and Amazon earnings, looks like it stayed pretty flat. So, yeah, it should be an interesting day today. We have consumer spending at 7:30 a.m., so we'll see what that does. But overall, I am slightly on the bearish side, especially with how negative Amazon earnings were. Apple earnings were okay. They made it on some, they missed on some. So overall, kind of bearish. I mean, we didn't really move too much on the overnight. Again, just about a 40-point range. That's what we've been kind of doing lately for the overnight. So yeah, we'll see what we're doing. We're kind of at the bottom of the weekly volume here. It's Friday. We've had a good week, right? I caught some nice trades yesterday, right? So what was it? Wednesday wasn't the best day. We took 3 stops and it was like, you know, I was really happy with my risk management as far as those 3 stops go. They were all trades that I take every single time, right? No, if you do the day again, I'm still taking those 3 trades, right? Because that's just, you know, the setup that I take. They just didn't work, which is fine, you know. But we kept our stops really small to where yesterday the setups were there and we got pated, dude. We hit so many really nice trades. And let me pull up one of the best ones that I saw. We had one of the best power trade setups, power trade / initial balance setups that I've seen in a while. So you'll really like this. Let's go to goose. So let's look at this. This was from yesterday. And I can flip over to this as well. I just wanted to pull up this exact trade, right? So here's initial balance, and we get to initial balance high. We get a power trade, right? It does a stop run. We get a power trade, and then we get this delta flip, right? This green delta here, this was like plus 1,000, right? And then it gets slapped really hard. I get short. You can see I get short. And then, yeah, delta flips mad red, and we flush, and we ended up flushing all the way past the low a day. So I only took, 8 points or whatever, but I took it with 2 ES. So we got pretty pated on that one. I was really happy. I probably should have let a runner go, but at the same time, that was my 4th trade of the day. We had already hit 2 really good ones. We had one break-even one there. I shorted a little late and it bounced on me, and that's fine. That's why we had to set the break-even quick. Other one, we actually longed the bottom, and I only took like 3.5 points. Again, which is fine. We were just kind of getting our feet wet on the day, and then we caught that really nice one, right? We had a good power trade at the bottom there, but it was a little early yet. And I figured we would go down a little further where there was an unfinished auction at the low a day right here. So I didn't have conviction at the time that we were gonna go up like that, right? So I was just looking for a scalp off that power trade. We got that. It did rip, but like I said, I figured we would go lower. Sorry, I'm replying to our geologist that we got for this new well. Okay, well, let's see here. Are there any trades that we're going to take first off this morning? I don't really think so. Again, volume's kind of coming in a little bit. We got a little bit of volume going on, but I think maybe one more wick higher. Maybe we'll short. Initial balance low from yesterday's at 38.25. Let's go to the big boy screen here. There we go. Oh, there's one of our shorts from yesterday. Yesterday pre-market. But yeah, this was yesterday. Overall, nice power trade at the low a day, or initial balance low. But like I said, that was only at the 30-minute mark. That's another reason I like the long, is it was at the 30-minute mark, at the 30-minute and at the 1 hour. There's usually a bit of a reversal that you can play. So yeah, that's, I guess, a 30-minute mark. We had a power trade, all was Gucci. And then we get to the top here, and yeah, we get a power trade. Finished auction at the top, delta flip, initial balance high, like everything that you would want to do a short came at that time. So we ripped it, dude, and it was great. Now, it ended up selling like off pretty hard. I probably should have held a runner all the way through earnings, right? We could have got absolutely pated, but that's okay. We did end up playing earnings too. Let me pull this up. Where are we at? Open original. We ended up playing earnings. We got short. I had think or swim on it open. So I'll tell you how I usually play earnings. I'll usually have whatever stock is having earnings, like, so in this case it was Amazon, right? Amazon's having earnings. I have Amazon open on my Thinkorswim on another computer. I'm watching it. It's doing its thing, and then once I see that flash dump on Amazon, I immediately click short on ES with a 5-point stop and just like, hey, let's go. And yeah, she just dumped. But that's also the good thing about having like multiple funded accounts is you can kind of do stuff like that. You know, you can take a risk on a play like that, because like I said, I'm not risking like a whole bunch of, like, I'm not risking my only account, right? I have 4 funded accounts right now. Which I'm slowly transferring everything over to Bullinox, right? So right now I have 2 Bullinox accounts, and I just closed 1 Apex, and like, because just the way the Apex and the payouts work and everything, I'm just closing one out at a time. And same thing with the Bullinox, is like, I'm waiting till I get the payouts, like I get into the payouts of Bullinox, right? Because I haven't been with Bullinox for very long. So I got 1 Bullinox where it's time for a payout. I got another Bullinox where we're working on our amount of days for a payout. So I think you have to trade for like 20 days before you get your first payout, which is fine. I'm gonna turn the music down just a bit because we bussin' today. There we go, swag. You gotta trade 20 days before in the account before you get that payout. So I'm working on getting these Bullinox accounts into the payouts, and then once I get that, then I can close a Apex account accordingly, right? I just want to make sure I have all my ducks in a row before I axe the account. So I've axed 1 Apex account, and I'm working on getting the other Bullinox account to the payouts. Once I get that account to the payouts, then I can axe another axe another Apex, and then I'll work on my last one. I'll start a 3rd Bullinox account, get it to the payout, and then switch that Apex over. Once that Bullinox gets in the payout, and then I'll just have 3 Bullinoxes. I ended up liking Bullinox more. They do pay out twice a month, and they're the exact same rules as Apex. And then the other thing I like about Bullinox is that they have a one-time setup fee. So like with Apex, you pay every month, right? You gotta pay $80 every month for your data and maintenance fee. But with Bullinox, you just pay one time, and it's like 2 months worth of Apexes. But like I said, if you're with them for a long time, it's no big deal. So that's what I'm gonna do, and we're just gonna vibe off of that. So yeah, that's the Planarooski. So yeah, we're mad vibing this morning. So yeah, we're overall green on the week now too, which is really nice. Like I said, Wednesday was tough. Like I said, it wasn't bad red. I was green in my personal account and I was red in my funded account, and when you added them up together, I was only down like $100. It was just annoying that those 3 trades like didn't even bounce. Like that's the main thing. Like they didn't even bounce. Like they just flushed through my levels. Even when like we got the finished auction, the Delta flip, we were at that beautiful level, and they just flushed right through. And it's just like, gosh darn it, son of a gun, just give me my money. But no, they didn't want to. So I mean, it happens. But like I said, we were good. We had really good risk management, and yesterday, like I said, we lost $300 in the funded account, or a little more than $300 on the funded account on Wednesday, and then made like 2K on Thursday. Hold on just a second. Sorry about that. That was loaded up. Not sure why I got all the sniffles today. Could be that I have 3 cats in this house and I'm allergic to cats. That definitely doesn't help the situation. Alright, so let's look at our targets for today. I'm going to go ahead and say pivot is 38.20. Okay. So I'm not going to make that the target. That is the pivot. Pivot 38.20. Target 3,900. This is our lower target. Lower target's going to be 37.40. 37. Oops. What's going on here? What's going on here? 37.40 is going to be our lower target. Done. And then upper target is going to be, if we get above 30, yeah, 3,900, we'll leave that upper target there. You know, it's pretty gassed up on 39.20, but it looks like 3,900 ended up being the level. So luckily, I mean, that's still in my zone, right? 3,900 to 3,920 was kind of that zone I was looking at for the big reversal, and they front ran me a little bit. So no biggie, no biggie. Let's check out, do we have earnings today, right? That's probably a good thing to know. I spelled financial juice wrong. Don't yell at me. It's okay. We'll all get through this together because we love each other. Earnings, post-market. It's Friday. We shouldn't have earnings. Yeah, nothing after noon today. So no earnings this morning either. So we're vibing. We're vibing, homies. All we got is U.S. consumer spending and then University of Michigan sentiment. Like, are you guys sentimental or not? Like, that's what we're wanting to know from them. So that's all we got going on there. I am ready for the day. I wonder if we're going to get any trade setups today. As far as this morning goes, I really don't know if I'm going to trade today, really. I got a nice little 3-pointer last night on the personal account. So we're chilling on there. We don't need to trade. We got the 2 fundy boys, but like I said, we had a nice day yesterday in the fundies. So we're chilling there. So might just, you know, I did put in like 2 I put in an MES trade. I know I got 4, but I only got 2 that I'm getting paid in right now, right? Because I'm working on those Bullinox accounts. So I'm not really putting any effort into the Apex accounts. I'm just keeping them alive so I can get the withdrawals and then slowly bleeding those out, go to my UProfit mainly. So those 2 Bullinoxes, I put in an MES trade on all my accounts, just to get, you know, the that day. So we got the day. We got the trade in for the day. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna go to the office this morning. Got to send some emails. I'm gonna go work on a few things. I might just not trade, honestly. Just take the day off of watching the markets and vibe. Know what I mean, fam? Like, for real. I'm just gassing you. Well, I do like that lower low there, but most likely that gets capped. We could flush back to VWAP from here. I mean, top's technically okay. Overnight highs at 38.13. I kind of expect a move up to there for open. right? Where's yesterday's close? Yesterday's close at 37.91. So a bit of a gap up right now. I mean, it's not that far. We could easily have that clapped by open. But I think it's going to be a little volatile, especially this morning with how earnings ended up yesterday. Like, as you can see, we flushed pretty hard. That was like no vibes. So with that flush, and that flush being post-market, I feel like open's going to be like wild. So if I do trade, I'm definitely waiting that full hour before I hop in anything. And then we'll see after that. We'll see what the initial balance looks like, if we're going to respect it or not. But overall, we've had a great week. We've hit our weekly goal. We've got everything we need for the week, so there's no point in really being greedy. If I do catch a trade, it's going to be one of those one and done type trades. Like, I'm just going to take one trade. If I get my 5 points, I get my 5 points. If I get break even, I get break even. If I take a loss, I'll probably revenge trade myself and be red on the week, you know? I'm just kidding, but we'll take one really safe trade if it looks good, but that's pretty much it. If we get something pre-market here, maybe we'll take it, but right now I'd just be getting chopped up, right? It's moving so slow. Volume's almost under 1,000, right? I do not trade with volume under 2K. That is my one rule with nighttime trading, is volume's got to be above 2K for me to really be interested. Because I mean, like, look at this. This is all really low, really choppy, gross. And it takes forever to move, right? It took, it took an hour and a half from the high of overnight high just to fall 10 points, right? It took over almost 2 hours just to move 10 points. And my take profit's usually 5, so I'm not going to sit in a trade for an hour. Let the volume get up, get it to where it's moving a little bit, get the juices flowing, let it wake up. It needs its morning brew, then we'll start getting spicy. But while we're watching this, I'm going to blow my nose again. I'll crank the music up a little bit so we can kind of vibe.
I just can't say it out loud, so let's just pretend. Can we dance around it? Why do brittle beings interlock? I'm flying and can you stick it out? Cause I'm losing faith. I'm losing faith. I'm losing faith. I'm losing faith. I'm losing faith.
Oh, also, really hard to turn down that song because holy cow, it's slapping. But we have a flash sale for Apex. 80% off, 60% off reoccurring for life. So keep your eye out for that. We also have another sale going on. UProfit, 50% off. Go ahead and hit up that UProfit if you want UProfit. I think they're better than Apex. So those are the two trades we got going on right now. The reason I like UProfit more than Apex is because they the one-time assignment fee, and then, well, let me rephrase. I don't necessarily like them more than Apex. I don't like the daily drawdown thing. I like how Apex, there's no daily drawdown, so like if you got 20k in your account, you can leverage up and use like 2 ES, right? Maybe risk a little more. You can't do that with UProfit. Which, I mean, if that's within your parameters or whatever, that's fine. Like, YOLO, send it, right? So yeah, UProfit never does as good of deals as Apex though, right? I picked up my Apex deals for like $20. So yeah, those are the two sales going on right now. I'm personally waiting for Bullinox has a sale going on right now too. No, that's not the Bullinox one. Here's the Bullinox one Mr. Seth sent in. Treat 70, you get 70% off Bullinox. Bullinox is probably my favorite one, just because you withdraw twice a month, which is not as nice as UProfit being able to withdraw whenever, right? But that's okay, because on this one, you also get the one-time assignment fee, and then you have no like daily drawdown limit, right? Once you pass the threshold, so like once I get my account over like 20 or 52,000, then there's no daily drawdown, or there's no trailing drawdown, and I can just get a send it. So yeah, I like Bullinox probably the most. But like I said, it's all on your preference, right? It's all on your preference. I think at this point, now that I've learned about Bullinox, there's no point in doing Apex because they're the same, except Bullinox just has like you get paid twice a month and there's the one-time assignment fee. Like there's no point in doing Apex, right? Because they're the same rules. Let's crank that music back up, boys and girls. Ugh. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Looks like we're bouncing POC a little bit. Very balanced overnight volume profile, right? Like, look at that. That thing is balanced AF fam 100. Let me take a snippy roo of that. Copy. And we'll post it in the cord. My coffee is delicious, by the way. Like, facts. Good morning, Mr. Cass. Last day of the week. Yes, it is. I hope you had a fantastic day yesterday. I had a really good day yesterday. I made up for Wednesday by a lot. It was pretty great. Had a couple really nice trades. Hit one trade with a lot of leverage, just because the setup was like the most beautiful setup I've ever seen. So we had made up for the day prior losses and hit the daily goal. And then we played Amazon earnings, and we took a short into Amazon earnings and just caught a nice one. So we had a really fat day yesterday to make up for everything. So I don't know if I'm going to trade today, to be honest. Like, we've hit our weekly goal. Overall, like, pretty green on the week. I'm very happy. Wasn't good for you. It wasn't above 1K day, but feel not knowing which direction I want to take everything at the moment. I feel that. I've had those days too, like where you have like, that's the weird thing about us as traders, right? We can have a great day, but like still not feel fulfilled on it, right? Like you can have a really solid day, and at the end of it, you're like, man, I don't feel like I did good. I've had those days a few times where like I take a really good trade, or let's take that back. I have a really good day P&L wise, but then oh my gosh, just calm down on the music here. I have a really good day P&L wise, but like if the trades I took weren't like really well executed, then I'm like, man, I sucked today. You know, like we won, but it was like a scary win. But yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like you're exactly right. We could hit these massive trades and just be like, yeah, man, it kind of sucked, just because the execution wasn't good. So in this account, we took that one short in the morning, and then I switched to my other funded account. I don't have that funded account on this computer though. Yesterday, the trade I took that was really delicious was this short at initial balance high, right? This is right at the hour mark. Initial balance high post, then we pop it. And when we pop to that initial balance high, we got a power trade, put a finished auction at the top, and then Delta flipped, and I got short, and I got a really good entry on it, right? So, and then, yeah, it was like a perfect short. And then we dumped all the way back to low a day. And the only reason I really so we had everything there. And then another reason that I had really high confidence is the low a day was an unfinished auction. It was weird. We had this power trade, but then we dipped a little bit lower, put in an unfinished auction and ripped up. So I'm like, okay, well, there's a little bit of bear bias on it, but then we ripped a lot, right? Well, we put in that power trade at initial balance high. Everything at the top looked good. TPO top looked good. Everything looked good. And then, yeah, we went ahead and flushed the rest of the day. I only took like 8 points off the short though. I got my short and just like got out. I was like, let's go. Because I hit it with 2 ES, right? I hit it with probably too much leverage, but my entry was like really good. I liked being right there, initial balance high. I had like, I think like a 2-point stop, right? So I'm like, all right, let's send it. And yeah, it ended up being really good. I was very happy with the situation. And then we just kind of doinked off for the rest of the day, and then came back for Amazon earnings, and I played the short. I had like Thinkorswim open on one computer, and I was watching Amazon, and then as soon as I saw Amazon flip red or like start, flushing, I clicked sell on ES. And yeah, we got a really nice short, and we caught, let me pull it up here. I saved it in the Discord. Oops. That ended up being our short yesterday. We caught a fat stack of points. It was like, what, 15? plus 10. Yeah, so like 25 points on a short. I think it ended up being like 1,300 or something. I don't know. I didn't count exactly. I was too pumped. So I was pretty, yeah, I was pretty pumped on that. And then that basically made it to where I didn't need to trade today. So probably just going to take today off, go golf. How's everyone else doing in the Discord? Everyone's doing pretty well. Sam had an absolute baller day yesterday. She longed the bottom, right? She comes in on a lunch break or whatever. She longs the bottom all the way almost to the top, and then reverses and shorts the top. She got like 150 points both way on NQ. It was insane. She hit some gnarly back-to-back trades. So yeah, Sam had a killer day. Decoy he's practicing strategy in sim right now, and he had a really good day practicing in sim. I think he's going to move to back to the funded account next week, now that he's kind of got his strategy dialed down. So Decoy had a good day. Slay didn't trade yesterday, but he showed up, said hi. Rocky had a baller day yesterday. And then Sethmo, I don't know how Sethmo's day ended up. I know Sethmo got paid, but I don't know what trades he took, but he had a really good day as well. I think the whole fam had a good day yesterday. So it was nice to see, especially after like how tough Wednesday was, right? At least for me, Wednesday was really tough. Just like the day didn't respect my levels, which happens, but you know, the risk management was good and we just waited. And then, like I said, the next day we nailed it. Oh my gosh. Well, hello, Tooth Autumn. Thank you for subscribing. That scared me. I didn't even know my stream did that. Welcome to the team, big dog. Oh, good morning, Mr. Seth. Oh yeah, that was right. You had a nasty meta put. That thing was delicious, dude. Did you end up taking profit on it, or are you still holding it? I couldn't remember if it expired yesterday or if it was like a week or two out. But that's a mega win right there. That is a mega win. Oh, you closed right at open yesterday? Did they end up selling off more? I can't remember. But, I mean, yeah, if I saw $1,700 in profit on a put, I probably would have taken profit too. That's a mega win. I usually suck at my options, right? I'll buy options on like mega dips. I'll buy calls. I've never done a put, right? I've never done a put because I grew up in the bull market era. So I'm just like, this is how you throw away money. But I mean, honestly, now when you zoom out, it's like, why would you not buy a put, right? When you look at the daily, like, look at that. Like, this is put central. You'd be dumb to not buy a put. But I'm dumb, so I never bought a put. I was always waiting for the bottom of the trend line to buy some calls. And I got some leaps. I bought a leap like right here, so we'll see what it does. It's currently at like about break even. Like it's a leap, right? So it's really got to move like a lot to make profit. So we're chilling on that. And when I say a leap, it's like a 3-year out leap. Like we're vibing. I'm expecting that within the next 3 years we should probably go up. And if we don't, you know, that's a sad loss, but oh well. We'll make up for it. I don't even understand like why I even try doing the long term anymore. Right? Because it's like, I know it's like the safe thing to do, but like I make more in one day just doing futures than I end up like having overall in my long term, right? It's like, okay, let's hold this freaking Microsoft for 5 years. Okay, after 5 years I've made $1,000 on this. Oh yay. Okay, well I could have just traded NQ and like made that in one day. I don't know. I mean, I know it's safer and whatnot to grow. So, I mean, I still do. I got my 401k and then I have my long-term stocks. Like every month I'll put like a little bit into my long-term savings stonk account. Although it's not doing great either. Like, I really haven't put that much in it like the last year because we don't go up anymore. But actually lately, like the last month, I've put a little bit into it because I really like how low we've gotten, and I've been kind of eyeing this. As we started coming right down here, I started putting more in again. I didn't get too heavy on this rip because, like I said, I didn't quite believe this rip. The news was bad. I haven't quite believed this rip either, but I put a little bit in just because we're so close to pre-COVID levels, right? We're really close to pre-COVID levels, so I was like, we'll start investing a little heavier. See how that goes. But overall, I still think we go lower than what we've done, right? I'm overall bearish on today too. Still think we go lower than the yearly low. Maybe not this year, right? But I still think overall we go lower. Unless something wild comes out. But I think something needs to break first, right? Real estate's getting worse. Oh, wow. What the heck? Yo, that was crazy. What's going on? Oh, it's 7:30. We have consumer spending. Oh my goodness. What a move. I didn't even realize it was 7:30 already. Yeah, we have consumer spending going on right now. Let's pull up the juice. Juice. Financial juice. Wow, that thing is ripping. All right, boys and girls, consumer spending. Actual 0.06, forecast 0.04. Oh, so we beat consumer spending by quite a bit. GG, consumers. GG. Out here just laying down the pipe. Rejected right off yesterday's IBL, initial balance low. So pretty lit. Well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. That was pretty wild. That was fun. Well, let's see what today has in store. If consumer spending is gonna be really good like that, maybe we get some rippage today. Maybe doom is over and I change my bias. Like I said, if we get above 38.20, which it looks like we're about to, I'll change my bias to bullish. This 38.20 is my pivot, right? 38.20 is my pivot level. So anything above that, I'm bullish. Anything below that, I'm bearish. So actually, let's go ahead and do our morning plan, right? Let's write this out. So let's take a screenshot here. New. Do. Save as. What is today? 10/28/2022. Okay, now let's open up the tube. YouTube. Create. Post. All right. Let's create our post. Read more. Control C. All right. So 10/28. Consumer spending. Beat. Forecast. Upper target 39 is mega. Short squeeze territory. Lower target 37.40. Pivot is 38.20. And yeah, that's the plan. That is the plan for today. We'll go to pictures. 10/28/2022. Open. Edit preview. Save preview. All right, so yeah, 38.20 is the pivot level for today. As you can see, we wicked it pretty good on that news. Lower target is 37.40. Upper target, all right, let's say 37.45. We'll just put it right in the middle of the zone. 38.7 or 37.45 is our lower target. Upper target is 3,900. Above 39.20. I'm just gonna say above 3,900, honestly, because that seems to be that high. Above that is mega short squeeze territory. So let's have an epic Thursday, everyone. And note, this is not financial advice. Because I have to, because there's dumb people out there. All right, let's make a post. Let's see if that comes out right. Yeah, there we go. That's the plan for today, boys and girls. Oh, come on. Just let me highlight it. Just let me highlight it. All right, I'm going to post this in the cord as well, and we'll rip for it. Let's go ahead and post this in the cord as well. All right, that's all we needed. So I will see you guys Monday, I guess. Have a fantastic weekend, everyone. Have a great day today. Be patient, nail your trades, end your Friday green, end your week green. If you're not green, hey, it's okay. You got a whole week next week and every week going forward to learn from your mistakes and make up for it. So I hope everyone has a great weekend, and I will see you guys on Monday. Okay.